Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Michigan taking on Ohio. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go? Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, number 17. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yoshida moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's the second baseman. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. That one misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gomez on his way over. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Jet Williams digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases. And
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Cleveland, getting the nod in this one, Brandon Sproat.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Hard on the ground to first. Clifford steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Here's the center fielder. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. And that's
3 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that's a foul ball. Got him. 2 away now.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Here in Cleveland, 2nd inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Ryan Clifford. Next offering is in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. Smith makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Drew Gilbert getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Parada will hit next. And that one is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
To the right side. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here is Cam Smith. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. Jose Tena now at the plate. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That
1
was
ball,
ugly.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Baez. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 8, right fielder, number 62.
Christian Robinson now. Top of the third, no score. That misses.
that's just
2-1. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's the DH. Falling behind 2-1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the third, here's the veteran outfielder, Masataka Yoshida. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Kennedy.
And now the right fielder. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, number 9.
Number 9.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Chet Williams.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the...
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man at
Ryan
first with
Clifford.
one gone. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Clifford. First offering, runner goes.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Next to hit, Drew Gilbert. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag out.
Well, they were trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough to cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Next to hit, Kevin Parada. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now the third baseman, Jesus Baez. 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Inside, just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler J, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. C, getting loose as well. Parada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right side. Touches down, that's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, number 62.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Robinson digs in now. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. And midway in the 4th, the Spartans on top here, 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, bottom 4, here's the shortstop at the plate, number 55. Trying to bunt his way on. And safe at first, a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now the center fielder. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Number 3.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Two down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler J.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Base is empty, one away here on opening day. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Got him looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the fifth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter now, Cam Smith.
Number 90.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. Back there. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He sends it out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So digging in, Cody Clemens. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Jet Williams. On the ground to third, boots it, still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Clifford. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam!
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. Drew Gilbert, the next to hit. Clifford stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jesus Baez. And base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Now one missed. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one to the bottom of the sixth inning. The Spartans have the advantage, 4-1. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the catcher, number 36. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Steve Silva appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Sims getting cranked up as well. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Now pitching.
Tommy C. on the pitch here. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now the DH. And that's in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Back there. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Now the number 2 hitter. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tommy C. will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan Little. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chet Williams. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Hammered, base hit.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan Clifford.
One down. Ryan Clifford will hit next. Step off, throw to first. Williams dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now Kevin Parada. And a curve misses outside. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So up next, Jesus Baez. Two outs. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. And strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Right through there, got it. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dominic Hamill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. In the air, center field. Gilbert on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
And now the first baseman. And that skips in the dirt. Called strike right there. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And that's an out.
Now batting, number 90.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cam Smith. Two down, nobody on. That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Inside ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls.
Smith
1 strike.
off of first with 2 away. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Swings through the fastball up in the
2
zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gilbert has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Glenn Otto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there.
No, he's safe.
Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark. Ball 3. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Murphy preparing to come on if needed. Man at second.
Hey!
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Run comes in from second, and it's 9-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And next is the designated hitter. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now it's the shortstop, Chet Williams. That misses the zone. 2-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Fly ball to right. Settles under this one and makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Spartans on top 9-3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, Gilbert snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2.
Count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the 9th. Now here is Ryan Clifford. That's in there. 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Murphy getting ready to go. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
High fly ball out into left center field. Yoshida grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped on a line, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second with one away. Kevin Parada now at the plate. Ball to strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
No,
it's 10-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jesus Baez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Parada off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Glenn Otto gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Ryan Murphy takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the left fielder. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And they'll do it again. Up the middle, Clemens. Jump throw across his body. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Spartans have the lead, 10-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 43.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the center fielder.
Number 41.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.